Hello there guys, how's it going? This is Matt Malta here. I hope you're all well. Thank you ever so much for tuning in and welcome to a new prison for Prison Architect. We're going to be playing the maximum security female prisons. This is going to be fun. So last time, I can't remember what warden we had. I think we had this female here about getting a small resale value of contraband. Maximum security prisoners are less likely to dig. Let's go for the lobbyist. That'll be good. Okay, let's go for you. We'll have fog of war. Yeah, we'll definitely have fog of war. Generate forests. Failure conditions, yes. Yeah, that'll be good. Do we want gangs? Not sure yet. Weather and temperature, that could be interesting. No, I think we'll just go with that. So let's go play. Bam! Okay, so new prison. So at the moment we are going to close the intake, and of course at the start you can't actually take maximum security prisoners. So what we're going to have to do at the start is we're going to have to take on normal sec prisoners, and then we'll slowly upgrade to maximum security as we go. So firstly, so how the hell are we going to design this prison? Hell knows. Well, what I'm thinking is maybe building something huge, like having a massive canteen in the middle or something like that, and then building around it. Or we have all of the cells in the middle and build all the other things around it, which might be better and stop tunneling. Oh, is that a excellent notebook piece? Fantastic. Cool. Happy about that. Cool. Okay, that's fantastic. I didn't even spot that. It was there, but good. Okay, yeah, something about doing that. Maybe we'll have all the cells in the middle, and then we'll have all of the outlying buildings around the outside. So what we could do is, I do like the idea of putting all the deliveries and stuff on the other side. That was a really good thing that actually was rather nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put deliveries, small space for garbage, doesn't usually need that much, and a relatively big export zone. And then get rid of all that. So obviously, these things need to be moved at some point. So let's grab the planning tool and let's see what we want to do. So, see, what I think we'll do is maybe we'll have a reception that does something like that. We're not going to do the central thing that we did in the last prison, but we'll have a reception. And then what we can do is something a little bit like this, where we have a corridor, a corridor that runs around the outside. So basically we'll have a big outer corridor. Obviously it's going to make it harder to dig out as well, which is quite nice. So something a little bit like that, where we'll have an outer corridor and then we'll have a huge cell block in the middle. So we'll have passageway there. We might want a passageway that goes through the middle. Might be a decent idea actually. So if we do something like this, we'll make it wide actually, because obviously we're going to need it to be quite wide here. So let's do this, and obviously we need to. So let's plan this out properly here. So we'll have a pathway that runs around the entire outside of this block. And eventually, if we buy expansion pieces, then what we'll do is we'll sort of continue the path. So say we expand south here, and we come down and we expand into this plot here. Then what we'll do is we'll probably keep this cross pathway coming across here, and we'll do the same thing again. We'll have the cell block in the middle, and we'll build all the facilities outside of it. Eventually, this is going to be fully maximum security. There's going to be no normal, no minimum in here. So, pretty much it's just going to be like that. And we'll have... So even then, we can send it like all the way up to here. But then maybe I don't want to do that as such. Then we can walk around here, and this could be canteen. Yeah, see, straight away there's a big flaw in this design. So obviously if we're going to build stuff, then it'll be, you know, we'll have rooms that do this. sort of, and then obviously the cell block will be in the middle here. Straight away there's quite a big flaw in this design. So we'll have rooms that do this, so it'll be there, and then it'll be like this basically. So this will be the cell block in the middle here. This big piece will be the cell block. But then how the hell do you get to... I guess what we could do then, at that point, is... See, that's quite a large kitchen canteen area. And we're going to want to do the same over here. We're going to want quite a large space. Because what we'll do is we'll have 2 kitchen canteens. So how wide did I make that? 17 meters. Yeah, so if I did the same over here, it would be something like that. So we'll have 2 kitchen canteens, pretty much like that at either side. So in a way, there is going to be a bit of symmetry here. Actually, yeah, it's probably going to be best that we do some sort of symmetry, but we'll do it slightly differently. So like that. So get rid of all that there, except we'll do that. This is the reception, so it's going to be a bit awkward because we're going to have the pathway not there, running around here like this. Whoa! Sure, okay. And it's going to do that and run around there. So we would need... Right, so let's do something a little bit like this. So we'll go... trying to think about like classrooms and stuff like that. So let's go quite long actually. 9 by 17 on either side. There. And then what I wouldn't mind is maybe something a bit like this. There, so we'll have the passageway out of the cell block going in like that, and then this can be a massive cell block. We'll work out how we're going to build the cells and that sort of jazz. And then this needs to be a room of some sorts. Hell knows what we'll build there, but it needs to be something. So a corridor, you can't actually get... So if you want to get to here, you have to walk all the way around there, which is not ideal. That's really not ideal. Like, really, really not ideal. So if we do this, how big is that? 23 by 48. Or, is it 26, did it say? I can't remember. No, it's 26, yeah. So 26 there we go. So that should be... That was 9 by 17, wasn't it? It's going to be 10 by 17. Oh well. Including the wall, though. Yeah, 10 by 17. That's okay. I'm quite happy with that. Like this. Whoops. And we'll have a couple of rooms like that. Not quite decided what I want those to be yet. And then obviously that entrance is going to come in here. We'll have a large... This is quite dangerous, actually. The fact that we're going to have a large sort of crossroad area here. Where this is basically going to be corridor. Like that. Okay, so we are actually going to go with sort of a symmetric sort of approach here. But we're going to put all the cells in the middle of the map. That is the plan. Okay, so these two are going to be kitchen canteens. We've already decided that. And then basically we're just going to build other rooms in and around. So like the classrooms, the chapel, and all of the usual sort of stuff that we would usually provide with our prisoners. So, oh, we need our office space. Actually, this could be the office space here. It's a long way to get there, though. So sure that that's such a good thing to have. Obviously we need 6 offices, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Damn it! Yeah, see, that's frustrating. We can't do it like that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wall. Yeah, see, theoretically you'd be building something like that, more or less. But then you could have a passageway. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. That really doesn't work at all, the plan I've laid out there. So we might have to extend this by 1 if I want that to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, wall. 1, 2, 3, 4, wall. Pretty much like that. Narrow passageway, but 1, 2, 3, 4, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really? So what we'll have is one office that's slightly bigger. That seems fair. But what we'll do is we'll make this staff only. So what we can do is then we can make that bit staff only. So prisoners can't walk through there, but the workmen can. So that'll be a good idea. So that'll be the 6 offices then. And then we'll have other bits, and we'll work that out later. But what we need to do is we need to take some grants, and we need to get this place going. So we're obviously going to take the basic detention centre, and yeah, we'll take the admin centre. That's usually a good one that I like to take. We'll probably have a couple of infirmaries. So we could say like 7 by 17 over here. But we'll only make it 6 by 17 over there to balance it back out with what's over here. So we'll have a couple of infirmaries, and then we'll work it out as we go along. Right, I think that that's going to be a half-decent plan. So we'll start off with something a little bit like this. So that's going to be the reception. And I think what I'm going to do is initially, this bit, although I'm going to make it an infirmary, is actually going to be the holding cell to start off with. Yeah, so let's do... like that. We're going to make that into reception and holding cell, but eventually that will change into an infirmary whilst we're trying to take on prisoners. And then also we need yard space, that's true. So the canteens are up here. So to get to the yard, we'll have to try and build like a yard space down here. So if we go planning pathways, we can try and turn this, or what we could actually do then is have this area be a yard space. It's a small yard for maximum security, that has to be said, and we can do the same down here as well. Although saying that, no, it's bad. We could actually make the entire thing over here into a yard space, but we'll separate them off with some walls. So we'll go pathway, no, walls. So we'll do that just as a little bit of a separator, and then we'll have that like that, pretty much. So we'll have a double yard space at the top. So anyone who's eating in this canteen will go to that one, and anyone who's eating in this canteen will go to that one. I think that's a better idea. Much better idea, certainly. And then down here we'll have classrooms and stuff like that. I'm not sure what to do with those small bits yet, unless we divide that in half instead and make it classroom, chapel, and then do something else over here. Not really sure how I want to do that yet. But we'll work it out. Okay, so objects, double large jail door at the entrance, and I'll get a block in here as well, and we'll do it twice. I'm trying to leave as much room as, or at least more room than normal, because obviously this is going to be max sec, so we can accelerate time actually a little bit here. Had it on slow whilst I was planning out everything, so. Well, that's an early setup, at the very least. Okay. And good question, where the hell are we going to put our power and stuff like that? Shove it into a bit down here. Yeah, see, not really planned for that. Yeah, we'll put it here. So we'll go utilities. I'm just trying to think how to build this, because we're probably going to want two like networks at some point. So let's build that here. We'll have a water pump. Now, see, that's going to bugger up, isn't it? Straight away. That's a mess already. Water pump in the middle. Power station here, and then eventually we'll build another one there, and we'll have two separate networks. And a capacitor. And obviously some cable running through there. And we're going to draw that like that, pretty much. Okay, and then materials, we're going to build this and this. And we're going to go objects, jail door there, and it's going to be the holding cell. Eventually, as I said, it's going to become the infirmary. Okay, oh yeah, we can lock these open for the moment. It's not a problem. That jail door, come on. There we go, lock that open as well. Okay, so this is going to be the holding cell. So if we go rooms, where's the reception menu? Oh, there it is, okay. So we'll go reception, and then we'll go holding. So we're not going to put too much in here. So all we need is a toilet and a bench. So objects, going to go up with some shower heads here actually. 1, 2, now it's very, very important that we leave space here. That's massively important. Materials, this isn't going to last, so that's going to be the shower. And then we're going to go objects. Toilet, 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 and toilet. I'm actually properly thinking about this here because of and I'll go with single beds. There we go. And we do need a bench in here, so let's shove a bench in at the bottom there. Lots of space. That's the point of it. Although it's not going to stick around for very long, so we're just going up with the basics basically. Yeah, three beds will be fine. So 4 toilets for 3 people is technically garbage, and also 5 showers is technically stupid as well. But so then we want utilities. So how are we going to do that? I'm guessing we're just going to run. I think we're just going to run the pipeline there, and we'll do this, and then we'll link them up like that. I think is what we'll do, just to have that going. Okay, so technically that is ready, but obviously we need the yard, the kitchen, the canteen, we need all that stuff. So let's go ahead and build up this block here then. Extend that to there so that we can get that going. And we're going to be building that wall, so we're going to go objects. We're going to want quite a few entrances to this place, mostly at the top. Probably going to want like a double entrance, because, well, see, not many people are going to be actually walking down here. But then what I might do is I might put the kitchen at the bottom so that the staff will use it. So I'll have a kitchen, and then we'll have a staff door. Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'll put in 2 doors over there. And I'll put in a staff door there. Probably there. No, not there. And maybe one somewhere in the middle there where we can get the access going through. That's probably what we're going to do. And then we obviously need office desk, table, and chair in here. So objects, office desk. So we're going to want to leave a bit of room there, and we're going to want some tables like that, and there's obviously going to be a pile of doors in there. So okay, excellent, that's done. Okay, so we want materials. Yeah, we'll line most of it along the back. So the kitchen doesn't have to be too big. Is right, isn't it? Yeah. And then objects, staff. Come on, what are you doing? There we go. And I'll put a staff door in there because we're going to want kitchen staff to be able to move in here to get to the canteen. So we're also going to want to grab our utilities, and we're going to run that pretty much straight through there. I feel that's a waste. Well, we don't really need that as such. Like, we can drill that along there and make it a lot cheaper by doing that. And I'm also going to bring the large pipe in here because obviously we're going to have the sinks and things like that, so we're going to need those to be watered and powered. And then we'll have our yard over this way, and then we'll build the wall around it, and then we should be ready to take prisoners on at that point. We can build a wall that goes around, and we'll be in a good spot. Oh yeah, rooms. There we go, so that holding cell, like that. On objects, I'm going to want a door and a drain put in there, because then the holding cell can be enclosed. So that'll be good. Okay, right, so that is all done there. So now we need to put the kitchen units in, or rather, let's assign the rooms first. So let's go kitchen, there, and then a huge canteen, but it needs to be big. Believe me, it needs to be big. Right, so cooker, fridge, and sink. So cooker, let's see. Put the two sinks in over there actually. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Really. Sink. Sink over there. No real attempt at any kind of symmetry here. Put those in there. And then want utilities. So obviously the fridges need to be powered, so you can go there. And the sinks need water. So we'll do that. That'll be fine. And the utilities will all go in, and we'll get that sorted. Yeah, I've got a queue there, that's fine. Oh, we've hit the top over here with power. So let's install 2 of those. Oh, there's a notebook there. Garbage and recycling. Okay, fantastic. That's good. Finding them notebooks, or the little notepads and things. They're always good. Okay, make these high priority. Getting a couple of extra workmen as well. Should have probably done that earlier on. And then what we want in here is serving tables, normal tables, and benches. So your serving table to either side of the door. So there's actually a lack of symmetry. Oh no, there's not a lack of symmetry. I'm being stupid because the door's open. So let's do that. Now we've got to get this right. No, I don't like that straight away. That's better. I like that. Okay. So we can do this for now. We don't need too much in here at the moment, but we can do that. and we can expand maybe 2 more over there. I'm not sure. We might want to move the doors at some point so that we can get away with not actually... Right, we can now switch that on. Fantastic. So there are no canteens accessible. Well, there will be pretty soon. Just getting the tables and bits and bobs in, which is nice. Okay, excellent. So that is pretty much done. So literally all we probably need to do now is run the wall along there, this wall here, and just build around the joint. Is basically what we need to do now. We just need to build that wall up and finish the finish everything, and that will all be enclosed, and then we can take on some prisoners. So that's good. Really, come on. And I'll obviously want. Going to put in just 2 jail doors there or something like that. That'll be good, so we can let those people in. Yeah, we're building up to there, and then I can go objects, large jail door there. It's going to be basically a line of 4 jail doors, large ones, and there's going to be another one there. So that'll be okay. Okay, good. We're slowly building that up, and then once that's built up, we can work on what we want to do here. Those could potentially be security staff. I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do this yet. Not really worked that one out. So if I go planning, whilst they're building that wall up. No, next one over. So how, that's 8 meters. So I want to go 8 meters to here. No, what am I doing? Wall to wall, that is 9 meters. Yes, that's right. So we can build something in there, maybe security or something like that. And then we can perhaps divide this up into 2, and we can build other rooms. And there's plenty of space at that point to build stuff. Then we'll have a lot of cells in the middle, as we've said. I can space that out because we're going to build another kitchen canteen over here. So there's going to be plenty of space for people to move. Have we completed the wall? There's a couple more bricks left to put in. Lock open. There's this brick to be put in here. And yes, I think we're good here. Okay, so we'll go up with a yard. So we'll build that there. And obviously it needs to be secured behind one door, I know. We'll go objects, and we'll put some stuff out here. So weight benches. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be okay for now. We will need to expand on that. 1, 2, 3, and 4 in terms of phone booths, and then we'll have some televisions. Yeah, let's go. We don't need too much at the moment. That's the thing. There we go. Something like that for the moment will be okay. And obviously we need the power to get out here. So let's just run that along there like that. That'll be good. Okay, so that's all secured in now. So we need 2 guards and 2 cooks. So let's put those guys in. Let's put 4 guards in. And we're going to take on some prisoners. So we'll go take 3 on for the moment, because we've only got 3 here, so that's okay. And once the yard's finished, we should perhaps maybe try and build the offices, because we're going to need our bureaucracy quite quickly here. It's the only problem with building that all the way out there. Is, ugh. And then probably at that point after that we'll take the cell block. Okay, so close and close. Okay, so at this point we can take on another grant. We can't take the cell block at the moment. Okay, we'll wait until we got some prisoners and we'll see whether that becomes available. But we're going to try and build the admin center. Right, so I need to go objects. We need some lights out here, because that's pretty ridiculous. Okay, and in planning, I want to get rid of all of that. Okay. Right, and of course this will be a cell block eventually. So let's go foundations. We're going to build this. And we're going to go objects, and we're going to go staff door when we can. I'll build one over there, but it'll be over there as well. So at least gives it an entrance, and we'll sort that out. Okay, so of course we're going to need to send the power. We're going to need to send all the water. Lots of stuff that we can send over there. Okay, we're getting there. It's okay. Don't need to lock that open anymore. And also don't need to lock that open. There we go. The other thing is we're building stuff further away, slightly at the start here, which is better than building it all outwards, because obviously the workmen have to go, you know, further and things like that. It's quite tough. So to get from holding over to here is going to be quite a long walk. At the same time, it's not going to be a holding cell for very long. So once we've got the cell block up, we will probably get rid of the holding. We probably won't even have a holding, to be honest. We're probably not even going to have a holding cell. Because prisoners in holding is just dangerous, especially at maximum security. It's madness. So we have 4 guards. Really? Did I have 4? Oh yeah, I did. I had 4. Yeah. And 3 prisoners coming in. They're only going to be normal sec at the moment, but eventually we're going to make the transition to maximum security. Okay, these workmen are doing a good job actually. Okay, the power's not too bad. We're probably going to have to install a new capacitor pretty soon, so we'll get one in now whilst we still have the capability. Financially, anyway. Again, we can get rid of that there, and we'll be okay. There we go, excellent. Right. So again, objects. We need another staff door in here, and we'll get the materials up. Not actually built with the concrete walls yet. We might have to do that at some point. It makes no real difference. It's the same price, does the same job. It's just concrete instead of brick. So I do like the brick walls during the day, though. That it's more prison-y. Whereas concrete is more modern, isn't it? You know, modern building is concrete. Not all the time, though. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we got the extra capacitor in, so that's good. That's going to sort out a lot of the power for a while anyway. It's going to keep us going. Right, yes, and we need to bring, obviously we need to bring all that stuff across. Okay, we're about to take on some prisoners! There we go, right. So we have some prisoners in now. So we're going to want to go utilities, electrics. Will that work? Like having all of that along there, and then we're going to have, we're going to need the pipe to come along here as well. We could have 2 separate pipes to go north and south, but we could save ourselves a hell of a lot of money by not doing that. So let's just build the pipe work up to there, get it in preemptively here. Okay, 1 awaiting solitary already. Great. Okay, we might want to change. Oh no, we can't change a lot of that because we don't have anything unlocked in bureaucracy yet, do we? That is true. Okay, so let's go rooms. We want offices. So, come on, where? There it is. It's highlighted. There. So obviously we've got 2 separate offices here. So these all need office chair, desks, and filing cabinets. So there. No, I don't really care about symmetry here. I don't know why I'm trying to. It's silly. So chair. Ooh, yeah, I'll do that. Shove it in the corner, and filing cabinets there. there, and there. What I might consider is making one of these into a psychologist's office, so that maybe we can have some chairs and do the alcoholics group therapy. Actually, yeah. Put that filing cabinet over there, and we can have a couple of chairs in here for possibly doing some of the behavioural therapy, which might be quite nice to do. Did he just walk through that wall? Honestly. One. Yeah, because we can't do deployment yet, so... We've got 2 awaiting solitary already. Man. Well, you guys are going to be stuck there for quite a while. Because I don't have any plans to build any solitary right now. It's a bit annoying, actually. How the hell are we going to do that? Can I, like, cancel your punishment? Or something? No, I can't really do that. It's annoying. Because they came in and they had some stuff. Alright, so we're going to have to build this cell block relatively quickly then. Right, we're getting these objects in, that's good. That's a problem already. Really big problem. How can we solve this? I found a way. Materials. Do that. And assign those 2 to be solitary. I guess is probably the only way to do it. There's not really any other way that I can do this. And solitary door there and there. It's very frustrating to have to do that, but oh well. Right, I need to sort out this as well. So, other rooms. So if I made this into that, that should be okay. Yes, it is. Okay, right. So it's going to have to be like that for the moment. That's not the best in the world, but there's not a lot we can do about that. So we need to hire a warden and unlock finance through bureaucracy. So here's the warden. There we go, that's his office there. So now we can unlock finance through bureaucracy. We're going to want security, psychology, health, and maintenance as well. We'll get all of those because whilst we have the cash anyway. And then we'll obviously hire an accountant to complete that mission. Okay, good. So they're kind of that's just kind of separate from the whole prison at the moment, and eventually that will become sort of almost annexed or integrated. But I think I'm going to end this episode right here. So that's for now then. So thanks for watching. If you like Prison Architects, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. For now, that's it though. Cheers for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time for more for myself, Matt Tomato, and our maximum security female prison. See you later, guys.